Today, I'm going to cover how to convert customary measurement units. This is lesson 1.6 in our McGraw-Hill textbook. By the end of this video, I hope that you can say that you can use a ratio for reasoning to convert between customary units of measure. A unit ratio is a ratio in which the first quantity is compared to 1 unit of the second quantity. I included a customary conversion table and also some examples. So for inches to feet, the ratio is 12 to 1. There's 12 inches for every foot. For feet to yards, there's 3 feet for every yard. And for feet to miles, there's 5,280 feet for every 1 mile. So let's dive into some examples. It says, how many fluid ounces are in 6 pints? I'm going to show you 2 different approaches on how to tackle this problem. So I'm going to write down what I know. I have 6 pints, and I want to know how many fluid ounces that is equivalent to. Okay. Using this customary conversion table, I need to write down some units of measure. So I want to go from pints all the way down to fluid ounces in my table. So I see pints right here, and I see fluid ounces over here. So I want to go ahead and write that down. So I have 1 pint is equal to 2 cups. That's right here. And then 1 cup is equal to 8 fluid ounces. All right, and that was that first line in the table. All right, so in this example, a pint is larger than a fluid ounce. So we are going from a large unit of measure to a small unit of measure. When we go from a large to a small unit, we are multiplying. Go ahead and bring down what we know, which is that 6 pints. Now we need to figure out what we're multiplying 6 by. So that's why I went over here on the right, wrote down our units of measure. When we're going from a pint all the way down to a fluid ounce, I need to multiply all these units of measure that I pass. So 1 times 2 is 2, and 2 times 8 is 16. 6 times 16 is 96. So from pints to fluid ounces, from 6 pints to a fluid ounce, there are 96 fluid ounces. All right, I'm going to show you how to do this example using a bar diagram. Do the best I can using this online pen. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is draw a bar to represent 6 pints. So I'm going to go ahead and draw my rectangle. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and divide it into 6 squares. There we go. All right, so this right here represents my 6 pints. All right. Using that customary conversion table, we know that 1 pint is equivalent to 2 cups. So I know that for each pint, there's 2 cups. So I'm labeling 2 cups in each one of these squares in that bar. I'm going to go ahead and make another bar to represent that 6 pints. All right. I also know that for every cup, there's 8 fluid ounces. So now I need to convert this bar that is in cups into fluid ounces. Well, each of these pieces in my bar has 2 cups in it. So to convert that to fluid ounces, I know that 1 cup equals 8 fluid ounces. So if I have 2 cups, that means I would have 16 fluid ounces. So in each, oops, I was trying to write ounces. I don't know why it's doing that. Ounces. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so I'm going to put 16. All right. And then 16 times 6, like we previously did, was 96. All right, let's go ahead and try another example. Marco needs to mix half a gallon of fertilizer with some soil before planting his tulip bulbs. How many cups of fertilizer should Marco use? Okay, so he has half of a gallon. And we want to know how many cups that is. So again, I'm using my customary conversion table. I have 5 gallon, I mean, not have 5, I have half a gallon. And I want to take that all the way to cups. So cups is all the way up here. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and make that a little bit bigger so we can see it. So 1 gallon is 4 quarts. We know 1 quart is 2 pints. We know 1 pint is 2 cups. So in this problem, we are going from a large unit to a small unit. Large to small means we multiply all. Bring down what we know. We know 1/2. All right, we need to figure out what we're multiplying 1/2 by. So once again, we are going from gallon all the way down to cups. So that means I need to multiply all of these units of measure. So 1 times 4, which is 4. 4 times 2, which is 8. And 8 times 2, which is 16. So half times 16, my answer is 8. 8 cups. Again, I'm going to show you how to solve this using a bar diagram. All right. So for this example, go ahead and draw your bar. And this is going to represent my gallon. Well, in this example, Marco only has 1/2 of a gallon. All right. Now we need to go ahead and break it into quarts. All right. And 1 gallon, we know there's 4 quarts. I'm going to shade this green. Again, this is still what Marco has. Okay. Now we got to go from quarts to pints. For every quart, we know there's 2 pints. Again, we're still looking at what Marco has. All right, finally our last one, we're going from pints to cups. All right, remember, for 1 pint, there's 2 cups. Well, in this problem, we have 2 pints. So I'm going to double it, which is going to be 4 cups. So each of these represents 4 cups. We're looking at what Marco has. So we have shaded in 8 cups, which is what we got in the previous slide. All right, now I would like you to try. How many ounces are in 25 hundredths of a pound? You can try either method, whichever one you feel comfortable with. All right. Now we're going to try to convert a small unit to a large unit. So convert 24 inches to yards. So we have 24 inches. We want to know how many yards that is. This time I'm going from a small unit to a large unit. For small to large, we are dividing. Bring down what we know. Over here in my table, I need to go from inches all the way to yards, which is right here. So I'm looking at these first 2 rows. So I have 1 yard equals 3 feet, and 1 foot equals 12 inches. All right, this time I'm going from inches to yards. So 12 times 3 is 36, and 36 times 1 is 36. All right, when I put 24 divided by 36 in my calculator, I get 0.6 repeating. And if you hit second ABC in your calculator, that is equivalent to 2/3. So 24 inches is equivalent to 2/3 of a yard. A male hippopotamus can weigh as much as 9,920 pounds. How much is this weight in tons? So 9,920 pounds is equivalent to how many tons? Again, I'm going from a small unit to a large unit. Small to large means I'm dividing. Bring down what you know. All right, in this table, we know that 1 ton is equal to 2,000 pounds. Therefore, we're dividing by 2,000. All right. Let me put that in my calculator. So we have 9,920 divided by 2,000. And I get 4 and 96 hundredths tons. All right, this is our last problem. Go ahead and try this one on your own. How many yards are in 54 inches?